Hello, welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company and brand. Welcome back if you're an existing partner. And if you're a new subscriber, make sure you click that link in the description and follow us on all other social media platforms. The link will take you to one of our digital courses and ebooks, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. You can also find it on Amazon if you like to read your ebooks on Kindle. But I suggest that you go to our website because there you'll find additional assets with each ebook. So when you buy our books from our website, you'll find that each book has turned into a digital course that is vivid because we are updating it as we go. And the digital course becomes more valuable because we are adding additional assets ultimately to emphasize on the topic of that book, and of course to help us build our asset column, because that's what we're doing here at Master Investor, is to understand the new rules of money, to master the core values of a wealthy entrepreneur, to learn how to raise capital, because that's the job number one of an entrepreneur. And the number one skill is to sell without selling using systems. And I talked about it before, actually few live streams and podcasts. I think it was like 3 podcasts ago. We talked about the difference between sales and marketing. And a lot of people struggle when it comes to building businesses because they are doing the selling themselves and they don't understand how to detach themselves from their business so that they can actually grow the business and scale it. Because if you can't remove yourself from the business, and that means you have a job and you're doing sales one-on-one. That's what sales are. It's when we do sales one-on-one. And how many sales can you do per day, right? So if you put yourself in the equation, then the amount of money that you can actually make is limited. And what we're looking for is freedom. So wealth is measured with time, not actually money. Because if we start measuring wealth with money, then we find a lot of people that have money saved in the bank. They work hard for money at a job. They get paid every 2 weeks, so they earn a salary. And they have money in the bank, but they're not free. They still have to show up to work to earn that paycheck. And also they pay the highest in taxes, right? Because we learned that on the left side of the cash flow circle, where we find the employee and the self-employed, they pay the highest in taxes. On the right side of the cash flow circle, we find the business owner and the inside investor. And that's what we focus on here at Master Investor, to develop true leaders on the right side of the cash flow circle. And you're going to learn everything about the cash flow circle inside of our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. It's truly a flagship course that we have built here, okay? And all of our products are catered to build our asset column. And basically it breaks down the ultra wealthy mindset so that we can grab whatever we need, because not everybody needs the same thing. However, I emphasize all the time that we must go back to the fundamentals and revisit the basics of business and investing. Because the more we know about business and the more we help other people rise to the level of a true leader, a wealthy entrepreneur, and a master investor, we actually learn and become better at business and investing. So people say, well, we're talking about investing. Why are we talking so much about business? Because investing is business. You cannot have investing without business. So we got to master the basics of business. We have to understand how money is created, the different types of words that exist in the business language so that we can utilize them at the right time, with the right circle, with the right people, so that we can raise capital, because words are the most powerful tools humans have ever created. They open doors like no other thing can open. So we need to speak the right language when it comes to money, and we need to talk about money. If you have a partner, if you're living with somebody and you have maybe kids already, then you need to start talking about money and how to create wealth together as a family. Don't leave those talks for other people to talk to your family about money. You understand? So make sure you get in a team, get on the same page, look at the financial statement of the family, look at how many assets you guys have. If you have no assets and all you guys are doing is working at a job, then the next question is, which asset would you guys acquire? And the next month. I suggest you start with a digital business. Start creating or acquiring digital assets, because number one, they cost literally no money to start. If you want to get expedite to the results and you want to start build, you can utilize the money to get, fancier websites and better quality traffic, etc. Right? So money plays a big aspect when we build our business, but I want you to understand that financial education is more important than the money itself, because it's not money that makes us wealthy, right? Because there are people that have money in the bank, but they're not wealthy, right? They just savers. They know how to save money in their paycheck in the bank, and they know how to live below their means, which is the very opposite of what we do here inside of our community. We actually encourage everyone to live above our means, to always expand, because if you're not expanding, you're not thinking creatively to come out of that or to grow into that. And once we get into that zone where we're like, okay, we've already mastered this level, then we gotta go to the next level. It's like playing a video game. The only difference with this video game of life is that we can't come out alive out of this game. So my message is that we gotta take the risk, we gotta take the leap of faith. And investing in business comes with risk, but it's up to us to determine what type of risk we're willing to tolerate and how are we going to calculate that risk, because we understand that it comes with the game. So the more financial education we have, the better we are at investing, the better decisions we can make, the better we can read the financial statements and understand whether something is an asset or liability. A lot of people don't understand the difference between an asset and liability, even though they think that they know the difference. But we have proven it over and over again that majority of people don't understand the main difference between an asset and liability. They call their own house an asset. If you're living at your house and you're working every single day and leaving your house in the morning to go pay for that mortgage at the end of the month with your hard-earned money, then that house is not an asset, because it doesn't meet the definition of an asset in our community, which is an asset puts money into our pocket whenever we're not working, in the form of passive income, or also known as positive cash flow. And sometimes some assets will bring capital gains income, but we're gonna focus on building passive income, because that's how we build true wealth. And I understand that once we achieve that in our community, once all of our members focus on building the asset column for passive income, investing for passive income, capital gains income will be second nature, will be there. Okay, because it takes higher level of education, financial education, to achieve passive income. Let's go the extra mile. Let's walk the extra, right? Let's not be average. That's one thing about our community here, that we always expand. The more research we have, the more we double down on our education, right? Our health, our love, our happiness. Remember, money is a multiplier. Money magnifies who we are. So if you're a happy person, then money is going to make you happier. So, it depends on what type of character we are building. That's why I always say it's about who we are becoming along the journey. So we have to keep our hands clean, have integrity, make sure we're understanding that we have to do less to make more. Are you following me? In other words, we got to use systems to do more for us so that we can go ahead and enjoy life, enjoy our freedom, and we can fulfill our passions and our purposes in life. We all have different talents, different skills that we can actually showcase to the world. And a lot of those passions we can actually monetize, because we can help people along the way. Today we can package an ebook, we can package a tutorial. If you like a certain niche, you can talk about that topic, teach other people, because today information is keen, and organized information is even more valuable, because people cannot spend their entire time looking for information in the wide web, right? Because there's so much information now we have to decide who's right, who's saying the truth, what is backed up by references, etc. So it's going to take more time, remember. So the faster we can give that information to the individual who's looking for that information, because remember, there are two types of people on the internet. People that are looking for information, right? And people that are looking for a product to solve a problem that they have. And we're going to cater to those to people. We're going to serve them through systems. I want you to get your mindset that a business owner goes hand to hand with systems, because we cannot be business owners if we don't have systems. Otherwise, you're going to be working hard for the rest of your life for money, for earned income, which is taxed at the highest bracket. And I don't think we were born to work for money. Nobody was. Nobody is born to do that. I mean, money must be mastered. I want you to understand that if you're working at a job that you love, then I don't consider you working for money. Yeah, that is paying your bills and whatnot, so it's even better. It doesn't even feel like work to you because it's what you love. And we need great employees. Some people are great organizations, and they must be there because they do a great job and they're happy, and that's their mission and that's their purpose in life. So it's like athletes. They are employees as well. They have to show up every day to training and so forth. And about 10% of all the athletes in the world are rich, but they still have a job. They still have to show up to earn that money. And a lot of them go broke afterwards because why? Lack financial education. They didn't have the foundation of knowing how to keep that money growing. All they knew how to do is play the sport and then spend the money. They didn't know how to invest for passive income. And that's what we're going to master here at Master Investor, is to bring that investor out of us to become a master investor. And it has nothing to do with making millions of dollars if you don't want to make millions of dollars. Everybody's wealth is different. So it's up to you what you want to do in regards to your total freedom. What is the level that you want to achieve? What house? Where would you like to live? What type of cash flow would you like to have per month to achieve that lifestyle? And let's work on that asset column, because rule number one of our community here at Master Investors is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard through sound investing, because that's what the ultra wealthy do every single day. So we're going to do the same thing that they do so that we have the results. And we need to understand systems. We need to understand how to raise capital, how to start building passive income. And I tell you, it's easier than you think. If you never achieve making money online, listen, we want to open corporations not only to protect us and protect our assets and our wealth as we're building it, but we want to also open corporations and do business on their corporation to take advantage of the incentives that are found in the tax code, or as I like to call them, tax advantages for wealthy entrepreneurs and inside investors. And what I mean by wealthy entrepreneurs, if you're new, then let me explain it to you. If you're already a partner, you understand that it's about the mindset. A wealthy entrepreneur, because there are a lot of entrepreneurs out there, but they're not all wealthy. A lot of them never make it. A lot of businesses fail because they lack leadership more than anything. And it's not even about the capital that they lack. Most of them, they have the capital, but they were on their skill. They didn't do self-development. They didn't have the right leadership skills. They missed the 8 elements of a cash flow triangle that we talk about it inside of our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. We explain the 8 elements: mission, team, leadership, cash flow, communication, systems, legal, product. Those are the 8 elements that must be established in a business in order to be successful. And if we're going to invest in a business, does the business have the 8 elements? We need to ask that question. Does a business have it? And we need to study the financial statement. Same thing when we're investing in any other company. We need to take a look at, is it a brand? Is it something that is going to be here year after year? Or is it something that it's a commodity? Somebody can replace it because there's nothing trademarked, nothing is registered, nothing unique on it, no intellectual property, no patents. Remember, in order to turn a company into a brand, we must have business integrity and intrinsic value. Intrinsic value comes from having something that is protected, unique about the company that no one else can take, not even the competitors. So start building your brand, okay? Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and you're building something that anybody can replace. Be unique, be original, and start reaching out there, because today we can put our message in front of the right group of people. And you never know. ABC, right? Always be closing. You never know who's going to be our next client, who's going to be our next partner. Always keep those eyes open, provide value, and look for opportunities when people are panicking, right? And stay focused on your daily plan. Don't let anybody take you out of that. Every day counts. Baby steps. Wealth is built like that. If you want to have long-lasting wealth and build wealth fast, you need to take baby steps every day, aligned towards your financial goals. Everybody's goals are different. That's why I said earlier, it doesn't have to do with making millions of dollars. When I talk about wealth, it's about freedom. It's about the lifestyle that we want to have and the freedom. How long can you go without working? That's your freedom. That's it. Count your money and everything that you have right now. If you have businesses, how long can you go without working and maintaining the lifestyle and thrive with that? And even improve it, because of course the businesses that we have are improving and they're bringing more cash flow, because we want to have business that can improve and that can scale up, and we can increase their bottom line. So we need to understand how to do network, how to build our email list. We talk about it, and everything that we need to do in order to build the asset column, we talk about it inside of our volume, how to build cash flow with the internet. So I suggest that you get in right now, because that digital course will go up in price, right? Because we're adding additional assets, such as exclusive interviews with wealthy entrepreneurs and other people that will emphasize more on the topic of that book to help us build more wealth. So you want to get in, because you will be grandfathered in for any other asset that will be added there. After you get in, you will always have access to them for free and no additional cost. It's just a great investment for your financial education. We will never sell you any investments. We will never tell you where to invest your money, except that we will encourage you to always put it in yourself. Something that you can acquire that will teach you something, data, information, something that you can have. Self-taught, right? This is about you taking action and learning. Yeah, we're going to give you all the steps. The information is there, the networks, the resources, everything that you need to do, the steps. And now it's the end of your bargain. You need to hold it and you need to take massive action, because otherwise nobody's going to build it for you. And unless you pay somebody a lot of money to build it for you, but then you don't learn and you lose power when you give your money away. Here at Master Investor, we're building true leaders, people that take action with our capital. And we also raise capital from other people, meaning we're using OPM, other people's money, the bank's money, loans, credit cards, because we understand that money is created with debt. That means that debt is tax-free legally. So we want to use debt as much as possible at all times. Even when we're buying things, we want to use our credit cards, and they hold zero liability anyway. So if we ever lose our credit card, we just have to call the bank and they either put the money back if somebody took any funds from it or whatever. So it's just, and it builds your credit as well, so that we can access more funds, right? Because once we start using our credit cards and we start paying them accordingly, then guess what happens? The banks gives us more loans, more credit. And so we can use that money, of course, to buy assets, to acquire assets. That's the whole point. And who cares about the interest rate, as I said before, as long as the numbers work. If the business that we're buying with that debt, with that credit card or with that loan, is going to bring enough back to pay for the interest, the debt service, the maintenance, everything, and it still leaves us with positive cash flow, then it's good debt. We don't care about the interest. So it's very important that we start building our asset column. And you can also create your podcast, because this is a way to create passive income. Master Investor earns passive income from this podcast. So I apologize about that, sirens in the background. I'm outside. But I was saying that the most important thing is to focus on the asset column. And you can start today using your phone to start even partnering with other companies and products that you can sell and promote right now. You don't even need to touch your product or buy their products. Affiliate marketing or affiliate programs are one way that a person can tap into passive income right away without doing any websites or anything. All we have to do is send traffic to the sales pages and create and grab the links, the hoop links, the affiliate links from those websites, and they're easy to get. Just go to clickbank.com. That's one marketplace. There are many of them. Just go to Google and be like ClickBank competitors, and you have all the platforms that you can partner up with affiliate programs where you can sell their products and promote their products basically, and they would ship the product, they would take care of the customer and whatnot. But I always say to have a capture page at least, so that we can collect the email name of the lead, so that when they purchase from that company, we can also market something back to them, okay, and stay in contact with that person. And we can find targeted leads on Facebook marketing, right? We have ads that we can do on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, and all the social media platforms that you can think of right now. You can target the right group of people by choosing their interests and so forth. But we have to know exactly who we are talking to and what type of problem we are solving, so that we can find the right group of people. So when we invest in any type of marketing, we are doing it correctly, and we need to have systems. That's the most important thing. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be doing a live stream in a few minutes. If you want to join me on YouTube, I'll see you there, and I'll be doing a podcast later as well. Thank you for listening. I just wanted to jump in here and give you some business tips as usual. Let's start building the asset column. Focus on that. Remember, today money is created with debt. Debt is tax free. That way we can use debt to create wealth, and we can tap into something that is called infinite return on investment. That's when we have no money into the deal, and we still control the deal and collect passive income from the deal. Whether we have a loan on it, or we're controlling debt on it, and we're financing the entire deal 100%, or we recoup our initial capital invested back from the business revenue that is bringing, and we have no money of our own invested in the deal, and we still collect passive income. That's infinite return on investment, and that's the holy grail of investing. That's what we ultimately want to do with any of the assets that we acquire. So once the asset is set up, right, it's going to take some effort, time, and whatnot to set up an asset. I'm not talking about, a digital asset could be set up very easily in hours. It doesn't have to take. I'll show you how to even do a no content book on a live stream, which is a journal or calendar. You use a software and you create one, throw a cover page on it, and you upload it into KDP, which is the self-publisher of Kindle for Amazon. And anybody can have an account there and upload the no content book, or create an ebook, even a paperback, and they will ship it, they will print it. The no content books are print on demand, so we don't even need to buy the product. We just create the front cover, and the inside is pretty much empty space, and the software creates everything for us. So all we do, we'll upload it, and people begin to buy. We stack up on good reviews, and that's passive income that comes in. Even if it's $2-3 that we earning from those no content books, we did it in less than 30 minutes, and now it makes us $2 at any time of the day. And that's what we want to have, freedom units bringing us passive income all the time. That's how we build true wealth. And we want to do things that are going to be here also for a long time, but some vehicles will only last a short time. Okay, so we understand that before we even go into the investment. Remember, it's not investing that is risky, it's the investor behind the investment that makes investing risky. Investing in anything has risk. We understand that. So the investor is that makes the investment risky. The more financial education we have, the more control we have, the more calculated risk we have, and of course, better chances we have at winning at all time. And we invest to make money. We invest to have passive income because we're looking to have that total freedom and have excess of cash flow. The 3 E's of a master investor: number 1, financial education; number 2, financial experience; number 3, excess of positive cash flow. All right, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Click the link in the description. I'll see you inside of our inner circle. Get our ebooks. We have 3 right now: the 10-year rules of money, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth. Understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. Today, crypto is not just an asset and an asset class to invest and hold for capital gains income. Crypto has become a currency, is the new money in town. So understanding how crypto is created, how to create a crypto, where it comes from, and everything that we need to know to utilize crypto to build wealth is found in that ebook that we just released a few months ago. So, and it has become a digital course as well on our website. But if you like to read them on Kindle, find them on Amazon. Click the link in the description. I'll see you and talk to you on the next podcast. Thank you. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now.